He'll drop to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Second and a yard. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is hauled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, KC.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pass completed to Douglas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now they'll set up to throw. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. He gets this complete to his rookie 4th-round pick. One quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Now a run on 1st down. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen. Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll stick with him again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be in. will set up a fourth down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. To the ground, a first down run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's a run going left. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Slot man in motion left. They run on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now it's 4th and goal. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Chiefs will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And a good one here. He'll be marked touchdown up past the 25-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Motion man is Rice. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. That'll change things out of bounds inside the 35. First down throw, Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. The extra point is up and through. And the Titans are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. one is caught beyond the pylon. George Kittle. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs up their lead. It's now 24-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one downfield for Okonkwo.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 33 yards. A tight end in motion now. Back to the air one more time. Pass completed to Douglas.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He'll look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for
Third and 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now this time, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now a give on the ground. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He's going to pick up a Titans first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. A short gain, down to the 7. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll go with him again. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he can only get about half of what he needed. Down to the 3, and now it is 4th and goal. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. And that is going to turn into an absolute disaster. What is going on there?
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. Going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico.